What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Had to jump on here real fast. The WNBA has been officially torpedoed. The WNBA has been officially torpedoed. Guys, the Caitlin Clark statements. I'm seeing such a swift backlash to her white privilege comment. And I can tell you, as quickly as the WNBA has gotten exposure they never had, guys, I'm scared to say that I think it's right back to normal starting next season. The Caitlin Clark fans are not having it, guys. And what do I mean by that? Not all of them. And guys, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm gonna keep watching the games, right? I don't get so caught up into some of that stuff just because I'm a sports guy. But I'm not talking about me. Man, I've been following this thing on Twitter, and I would tell y'all right now it's about 5 or 10 to 1 of people who hated her comments versus the people who still supporting us. And I don't know if the WNBA will ever get these people back. If y'all are not familiar, man, Caitlin Clark became the Time Athlete of the Year. And she did this interview with Maria Taylor. And I think that was the problem. Guys, I'm trying not to blame Caitlin because Maria Taylor asked questions that didn't have anything to do with basketball. Caitlin Clark took the bait. And I'm going to tell y'all my reason why I think it's happening. You can only take so many blows before you give in. People are talking about Caitlin Clark bent the knee and all that. Now, guys, she got beat down. She got beat down, and now the WNBA had their savior. And now the savior just gave probably the nail in the coffin to the league that she had made relevant. Caitlin Clark said that, you know, black women need to be uplifted. The league was built on the backs of black women. I get all of that. The WNBA has always been a black female league. I mean, minus Rebecca Lobo, minus, you know, Diana Taurasi, and those type people. But Caitlin Clark can only take so much, guys. She got beat down. They finally made her give in. She's done everything right, but I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts on why I think she did it. And I hope y'all can bear with me. Y'all gonna get down in the comments and blast me for all the Caitlin Clark people who gonna see this, but I need y'all to just kind of listen to me real fast. Caitlin Clark was the Time Athlete of the Year. And I think Caitlin Clark had been kind of dripping it out that she was not a conservative like everybody thought. She just happened to be white and heterosexual, but that doesn't necessarily mean you conservative. Where did it really start? It started with the Taylor Swift liking the post about the cat lady when she endorsed Kamala. So what do y'all think this is about? The liberal media, right? The liberal media, you got liberal media, you got conservative media. They're not happy about who? Donald Trump winning, okay? I don't think Caitlin Clark was happy about Donald Trump winning, but she also was not happy that Time gave Trump the Person of the Year. And so now she's tied to Trump because the Time Athlete of the Year and the Time Person of the Year. Why did she come out and make these comments? Not only was she asked leading questions by Maria Taylor, but I think she wanted to let everybody know she was a Kamala Harris supporter without saying she was a Kamala Harris supporter. And I think that's where the whole quote unquote black woman thing came, even though, you know, people gonna debate the whole Kamala thing. That's not what this video is here to do. I think that with Trump winning the election, Caitlin Clark let it be known that she's not a Trump supporter. And I think that's why she ended up kind of creating this storm. Indiana Fever did a tweet that said historic with a Caitlin Clark image, and it just got wrecked on Twitter. And guys, this is the hardest part. I don't know how Caitlin Clark fixes this. I think Caitlin Clark's only option now is to go ahead and double down on being cool with the women in the NBA. Go ahead and embrace that old system, because what she built, I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I bet Adam Silver, in the words of Bubba Dub, is rolling over in his grave right now. He probably can't believe she said it. For the first time, the WNBA was not profitable, but they had made more money than they'd ever made. And now I think you're about to see, without Caitlin Clark, guys, that energy, that excitement is not going to be there. These are the Caitlin Clark can probably only do one or two things. she should probably sign up for Unrivaled now and remind people of how good of a basketball player she is, and maybe see if her talent can get her grace. Because Megyn Kelly came out and said what she said. That went viral. Caitlin Clark said something important, guys. She said, I only care about the people I see every day and my family. Well, guess what, guys? What she's telling y'all is, with Trump winning, this is just an opinion. With Trump winning, I'm going to link up with these girls, because I don't want anybody to try to link me with Trump and link me with what's about to happen in America. And she knows a lot of her fans are MAGA. And they are showing it, guys. When you start seeing bending the knee and you start seeing certain comments, a lot of people got behind Caitlin Clark because she represented what they wanted it to be about, which was all sports all the time. And guys, this happens to a lot of people. Once they become of certain notoriety, you know they're going to be liberal for the most part initially. The question is, will you give Caitlin Clark grace? Or is Caitlin Clark now pretty much irrelevant with a lot of those fans that came over? I'm not here to tell y'all either way. I'm a basketball fan. I'm going to keep watching regardless. But Caitlin Clark may have torpedoed the WNBA back to irrelevancy again. And I think right now, if Unrivaled survives now, it's going to be even worse, because people have just gotten polarized. I think a lot of people are going to watch Unrivaled because Caitlin Clark wasn't going to be there, and they wanted to see the downfall of it. Caitlin Clark was the person who could have brought everybody who the WNBA had alienated back to that sport. And all those plans, what you're about to see, guys, bad ratings next year, a lockout, and irrelevancy. It's going to happen. Caitlin Clark probably can't do anything to fix this other than probably playing lights out basketball. But guess what? She did that last year. I'm not hating on her. I'm not in that position of notoriety. I just got a little small YouTube channel. But Caitlin Clark now, those statements and the actual response from that, and this new dynamic with Trump winning, she made her case. She pretty much laid out which side she was on. Well, just like all the rest of them, guys, once you decide you're going to go on one side, you alienate the other side. And no business can grow if you lose half of its customers. No business can survive if it loses half of its customers. The WNBA was already on life support. Caitlin Clark gave it a breath of life, and now took it all back with those comments. And guess what, guys? What I saw is a strong woman who's going to double down on what she believes, and she has every right to do it. Everybody need to be respectful, and you guys know how most people vote. They gonna vote with their wallets. The WNBA already didn't have a whole lot of viewers. Now, I think they're back to where they were. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I think Caitlin Clark, she didn't realize how influential she was with both sides of the aisle. And sometimes, like Michael Jordan said, Republicans buy sneakers too. And I think people are willing to tank the WNBA, and they got Caitlin Clark now to actually do it. The same girl who got y'all on private flights. Comments like that, the money gonna dry up, the potential gonna dry up, and y'all gonna be back on commercial. Caitlin Clark better realize something. Mark Zuckerberg has been to Mar-a-Lago because he realizes his business depends on getting along with Trump and embracing the Trump people. Jeff Bezos is gonna meet with him. Elon Musk is down there. All these business people. And I gotta tell you right now, Adam Silver better get down there, and the commissioner of the WNBA better get down there too. They better do something to bring these people back, because this thing has gotten out of control, guys. And I don't know if this toothpaste can be put back in the tube. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about the Caitlin Clark saga, man. Y'all think the comments were appropriate? Y'all think she entitled to it? Y'all think she should be given grace, man? Is Jeff crazy, or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm gonna holler.